That is what we had for you on AgriNation, learning so much about the chilled Paragon rocks, and it's important to note that it's the only one in the country, one of one. Now, going back to our conversation in studio with our guest, David, I would like to know, what other agricultural activities are you embracing in your farm to also increase biodiversity, and also in the wake of climate change? As a young farmer, what are you doing to make sure that you're secure, not just for now, but also for the future?
I can start by saying in the past we were taught to have our coffee to be the only plant on the fields so that it can flourish. But now I think it's better to, or rather I've learned that it's better to intercrop with shade trees, because the shade trees may reduce the volume of coffee produced, but shading will allow there to be higher vigor, higher quality cherries, which is what I'm after. Yeah.
Sawa. Kwako Nyanduko vile vile, mnamo mwaka 2021 Novemba tarehe 18 kongamano lilifanyika Kenya na wakatangaza kwamba watasaidia vijana kuingia katika sekta ya kahawa. Kwako unadhani hili limefanyika, na kama lijafanyika basi tunaelekea wapi?
We are yet to see that, but we are hoping, venye nilisema mara ya kwanza, there is an improvement in the numbers that you've seen. The training centers we have are hoping to work with the county governments to do sponsorships, ndio at least walete vijana katika sekta ya kahawa. So we are hoping for a better tomorrow.
Now, Brenda, we have you here as a coffee skills instructor, and it's very interesting for us because you're just 25 years old and you're doing so good at it. We have David here as a coffee farmer. Now, talk to the young person back at home who is wondering what other opportunities are there in the space of coffee.
There are a lot of opportunities. It's not just about learning. There's also investments. You can maybe do a coffee shop, you can do maybe coffee exports. We also have some other skills like roasting, that is basically could transform to kahawa from now what we get from the farmers to the cup. Then there's also the sensory skills, which deals with ni ulimi tu, just tasting the coffee. It's also a skill that pays very well. We also have brewing, like what we have, the black coffee. There is a technical bit also which deals with kutengeneza tu machine. Yeah, I know the youths are very that we like learning a lot. You know, dealing with machines zenye zinatengeneza kahawa, the espresso machines, grinders, even from farm levels, kuna tools na machines zenye zinatumika pale. So there's also the technical bit of it. Na kuna zingine mingi zenye bado wanaweza fanya from farm level, like now processing of the cherries ndio tupate kahawa. So kuna mingi sana.
Wewe umezungumza vizuri sana ukasema kwamba uko na kahawa 6,000. Nadhani kwamba kwako unaweza mwambia nini yule mzazi ambaye hajampatia nafasi kijana aridhi kutoka kwake?
Ningesema that ni vizuri ku involve vijana kwa ukulima wa kahawa, because pia wanaweza ongeza extra value kwa shamba, maybe past ukulima pia kwa kuuzaji na innovation kwa shamba.
If we talk about support, all right, in the coffee sector for a young person like you who has already started making their mark in the coffee sector, what would that support look like for you?
Well, for support, I would talk about access to finance, because coffee farming should be taken as a business. It's not really readily available for coffee farmers at the moment, but with access to that, there can be a tremendous growth in the industry.
Okay, now as we wind up, Brenda, when you started out, you know, as a 23-year-old, now you're 25, 2 years in the game, what was the reaction of probably your parents when you said, you know what, I have decided I want to be a coffee skills instructor? Please give us a picture of how that looked like.
I actually started off as a barista. So I remember I told my mom, nataka kufanya barista skills. And she was like, yo barista ni kitu gani? So I told her basically kutengeneza tu kahawa. And her reaction was, so you mean unaenda kutengenezea watu like chai, just making just a cup of coffee. So to her it's just something like kitu yenye mtu unafanya tu jikoni. So she didn't know like there is something more into hiyo kutengeneza kahawa. But sahi akiangalia she's happy. So we need to educate people kujua hiyo barista si kutengeneza tu kahawa peke yake. When we talk about coffee farming, it's not just the basic uende tu upande, and no, there is a lot of skills, there is a lot of money hidden pale, but now we need support for us to do that. Juu kama singepewa ile support pia na mzazi, I wouldn't be here. So support really matters.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Asante sana na tunashukuru kwa kuja kwenu. Vile vile David Mwaguto umezungumzia vijana wajiingize kule Nyanduko vile vile. Asante sana kwa kuwasukuma kupata nafasi hiyo. Kwako pia mtazamaji umefuatilia na ukaelewa kwamba vijana sasa wanazama katika sekta hii ya kahawa. Lakini ni kufahamisha kwamba muda una nguvu sana wa kubadilisha mengi. Uliko kwa sasa usijue ni kwamba una nguvu zaidi kuliko muda, na nikwambie kwamba wakati muda unaposonga basi jipe nafasi. Salia na Mwenyezi Mungu, kumbuka tatimiza ndoto. Jina langu ni Emmanuel Terher.
All right, and that is all the time that we had for you. Thank you so very much, David, for making time. Thank you, Brenda, for being here and inspiring the youth. And of course, dropping a lot of golden gems in our gold conversation. We are truly honored. To every single person that, of course, made this production a great success, we say thank you. And of course, our viewers back at home for choosing to be with us every single day of the week. A very big thank you to you. And my parting shot will be a reminder that the future lies in the hands of our youth. And if we have more youth like David and Brenda, then it's safe to say the future is bright, the future is absolutely promising. That is all the time we had for you. See you next time, which happens to tomorrow. Na Terher, I promise I am taking you on a coffee date. No, this one I'm saying it on air. They can hold me accountable. I'll pay. It's fine.
Kitu kimoja, hakikisha kwamba tunarudi mapema. Ikikwenda usiku sana itakuwa ni makosa.
And it is at this very moment that we say that is all the time that we had for you. Thank you so very much for watching. My name is Violeta Ngina. Good evening.